Hello and welcome to the podcast. Today we will go deep underground to talk about mysterious creatures, the kobolds. Kobolds are a fictional creature commonly found in fantasy literature, games, and culture. They are often portrayed as small, reptilian, or rat-like humanoids with scaly skin, sharp teeth, and glowing eyes. Kobolds are known for being mischievous, cunning, and occasionally malevolent. Kobolds, as mythical creatures, originate in Germanic folklore. They are typically depicted as small impish beings. The term kobold itself derives from the German word goblin or sprite. These creatures have been part of European mythology for centuries, particularly in German, Dutch, and Scandinavian traditions. There are several types of kobolds. Some are associated with mines and underground places, but others are domesticated. They are mischievous household spirits. Kobolds are commonly associated with mining and are believed to dwell underground, residing in tunnels, caves, and mines. They are known for their craftsmanship and are said to possess extensive knowledge of mineral resources hidden within the earth. Miners often sought their favor by leaving offerings or performing rituals to ensure safety and abundance in their work. In folklore, kobolds were seen as both benevolent and mischievous entities. Some accounts depict them as helpful creatures who guided miners to rich mineral deposits or assisted with menial tasks in households. They were believed to bring good fortune to those who treated them kindly and respectfully. Over time, the image of kobolds evolved in different regions. In Germanic folklore, they were often described as small, gnome-like creatures wearing miners' clothing and sporting hoods or hats. House kobolds usually live with people in barns and stables or in the beer cellar of an inn. At night, such kobolds do chores that the human occupants neglected to finish before bedtime. Other kobolds help tradespeople and shopkeepers. These kobolds may manifest as animals, fire, humans, or objects. Kobolds who live in human homes are generally depicted as human-like, dressed as peasants and standing about as tall as a 4-year-old child. Appeasing them through offerings or respectful gestures was thought to be necessary to avoid their wrath. In fantasy literature, kobolds are frequently depicted as minor or nuisance creatures, often serving as minions or low-level adversaries. They are commonly associated with underground environments such as mines, caves, and dungeons. Kobolds are known for their territorial nature and are typically portrayed as forming organized groups or tribes. In role-playing games like Dungeons & Dragons, kobolds are a popular creature race. They are described as having scaled skin between reddish-brown and black in color, and burnt orange to red eyes. Their legs are sinewy and digitigrade. They had long, clawed fingers and a jaw like a crocodile's. Small white or tan horns protrude from their heads, and they have rat-like tails. Kobolds like to wear red or orange garments, which are usually ragged. They are often depicted as weak and easily defeated individually, but can pose a threat when encountered in large numbers or led by a powerful leader. In D&D, kobolds are typically portrayed as having a lawful evil alignment and are known for their proficiency in traps and ambush tactics. Kobolds in fantasy are aggressive, insular, yet industrious small humanoid creatures. They are distantly related to dragons and are often found serving as their minions. Kobolds are omnivorous, eating plants and animals, but they would not refuse to eat intelligent creatures if the opportunity presented itself. They are able to eat just about anything when the situation becomes desperate, even tree bark or bone. Due to their cold-blooded nature, kobolds that spent time in a warm place would not need to eat for days. Kobolds are frequently found as enemies, and players must battle them to progress through dungeon-like environments. Kobolds often drop loot and treasure, making them valuable targets for players seeking rewards. Kobolds hate nearly all other humanoid races and enjoy killing and torturing them, in particular gnomes, pixies, and sprites. They rely on crude weapons such as daggers and picks, but also have a natural affinity for magic and spellcasting. Kobolds are extremely fecund egg layers, having the highest birth rate among humanoids. Kobolds mature quickly, having reached young adulthood in 6 years. They often laid eggs in a common nest, with specialized foster parents watching over the eggs and wormlings. Some rare kobold children had wings and showed signs of descent from a specific draconic ancestor. Winged kobolds are often disparaged by ordinary kobolds. Kobolds live in the dark, ideally underground or in thick forests, in tribal societies. Their lairs were often overcrowded. This often led to conflict, and two kobolds would fight to settle their differences. In the online game World of Warcraft, kobolds primarily inhabit underground tunnels and caverns, often found in mining areas or abandoned ruins. They are typically encountered by low-level players in various zones. They are known for their distinctive chittering language and their distinctive cry of, take candle, when engaged in combat. In popular culture, kobolds have become a recognizable creature archetype within the fantasy genre. They have inspired countless artistic interpretations and have been featured in books, movies, and tabletop games beyond D&D. Their appearance and characteristics may vary depending on the specific interpretation, but the core traits of small size, reptilian features, and mischievous nature remain consistent. Overall, kobolds have become an enduring presence in fantasy, games, and culture, capturing the imagination of fans and serving as memorable adversaries or allies in many fictional worlds. Thank you for watching. Don't hesitate to click like and subscribe.